First game of the year. Dub! 1-0. Good start. Coach, your first one.
Yo, what is good, Wiz Nation, Wizards fans? What is up? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Cameron Mingo. And yes, the Wizards got a win on opening night. First opening night win since 2017-18 season. As we beat the Raptors 98-83. 83. Did I should say 83? We held a team to 83 points. One time that happened in like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Like, I don't know what to say. It was like music to my ears. Music to my ears. And congratulations to Wes Unseld Jr., rookie head coach, got his first win on opening night. What an impressive win. Now, I'm going to get started right now. Now, in the beginning of the game, it was a little shaky. We were down like, 5-0 at the beginning of the game. But we were locked in defensively. That was the key to this whole game, defense. But at the beginning of the game, especially Kuzma and Gaffer, because they got the defense going, and we were on like a 14-2 run. But with the Wizards still leading the first quarter, we went with 5 guys on our bench. I'm like, huh? I never seen it before. Never. I think it was Neto, Holiday, Denny, Bertans, and Montrez. We did that for probably a minute and a half or so until KCP came in. But the guy who turned up late in that quarter off the bench was Montrez Harrell. Montrez Harrell. We're gonna get to his numbers in a moment, but he came out with tenacious energy. And he had 6 points all in the paint. And the defense we had in that first quarter, we held the Raptors to 29% shooting in the first quarter. When last time that happened, we held teams 29% shooting in the first quarter. You tell me. Yeah, you all know. Thank you. And we held them to 18 points in that quarter too. Like, the defense, I'm like, what is this? But second quarter, early on, we were turning the ball over a lot. We let them come back a little bit and get back in the game and all. But that midway second quarter, we turned up on defense. Kyle Kuzma getting deflections and steals, leading up the fast break points, and Montrez Harrell being the beast that he is. I'm like, whoo, and Gaffer doing, and you know what I'm saying about Gaffer, because I not say about him, but what you can say about him. And that defense kept coming and coming and coming. I'm like, what is this? And then we were rolling, and we put up a 20-point lead. I'm like, 20? I'm like, we are rolling. But that was one of the best first half that I've seen probably since last year when, in that playing tournament against Indiana. But not defensively like this. I can't remember last time we played defense like this in a first half. In past years, we outscored team, but this year it's all about the defense. And that first half, we held the Raptors in the first half to 37 points. Last time that happened, we held teams to less than 40 points in the first half, and 30% shooting as well in the first half. I'm like, this game getting a little too easy, but it wasn't getting easy. But third quarter began, I think we had a lead 24, and I'm thinking when we got to that 7-minute mark, like less than 7 minutes ago, I said put this game away. Like, do not give him any life going into the fourth quarter. And see, when he put Bill out, I'm thinking we were up like close, I think up a minute 29. I'm like, I think Bill's probably done for the night, getting a rest for next game. But they did get life though until this guy his name is Delano Bayton. I'm like, he's a rookie and I heard during the broadcast, he's the first rookie ever. And I think a rookie who's a Canadian to be drafted by the Raptors. I'm like, really? Trying to draft a Canadian in a history they've been in the league for over 25 years or something like that, and never got Canadian until he came to the game and hit a half-court shot going to the floor. I'm like, really? I'm like, his first shot in the NBA was a half-court shot. Probably a moment he'll never forget. But I did get a little bit scared early in the fourth quarter. I'm like, uh-oh. Because they went on a 10-0 run to begin the fourth quarter. Because I said, you got to put in Bill and Gafford when you need them. And boy, they did. Bill, what I was saying, Bradley Bill doing what? Bradley Bill things. And Gafford's defense was huge as well. Getting block shots and alternate shots and everything and all that. But then at one point, I think Toronto did cut it to 10. I'm like, oh no. Because you know how when playing in the Toronto, and before we move on, it's the first time back in Toronto in over 600 days, something like that, because of the COVID pandemic. And because they're playing in the bubble in 2020 season, and last season playing in Tampa. So it was good seeing the fans in Toronto back in the building. But KCP, the new guy, KCP and Harold, dagger. Especially KCP, dagger in the heart, and Harold doing does best. And that was it. Now, let's get to these numbers real quick. These numbers. For the Wizards, Bradley Beal, he finished with 23 points. He made 1 of 6 shooting from 3. Overall, 7-19 shooting. He had 4 assists and 4 steals, too. Getting steals, baby. Dinwiddie, in his Wizards debut, had 13 points, 6 assists, only 3 turnovers, so not bad. And Kyle Kuzma, one of my game balls, goes to him. Had 11 points, 4 3 shooting, only 2 of 9 from 3. I know you like shooting the ball, but sometimes take the 2. Sometimes take the easy shot. Sometimes don't be shooting them threes all day. And they had a game high 15 rebounds and 5 turnovers. And about turnover, I think Kuzma, he sometimes he does a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? I know you like to be. I know you're a ball carrier, but don't be overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time. Just play your game. So, and Gafford did not miss. Only 3 shots. 3 for 3, 8 points, only 5 rebounds, and 4 blocks. But the big game ball goes to the beast of the East, Montrezl Harrell. I know people call him Trez, but I call him Offset from the Migos, because I look at him, he looks just like Offset from the Migos. He finished the game with 22 points, 9 of 11 shooting, and 9 rebounds. And I'm like, 6 man a year alert, 6 man a year alert, 6-man-a-year alert. He could do it, win his second six-man-a-year award in his career. He did win it 2 seasons ago with the Clippers in 2020. So he's on the pace of doing it again in a Wizards uniform. As for the Raptors, I ain't got nothing much to say about Toronto because there's no one didn't like shine. But we don't talk about the rookie Scotty Barnes though. He had it was an okay debut. He had like 12 points, 5-13 shooting, 9 rebounds. So he's gonna be. I think he's gonna do pretty good in Toronto. Toronto they found something in them because I think they were smart to pass up on Jalen Suggs and draft. He's supposed to be number 4 in the draft, but I think Suggs had a bad workout in Toronto, so they went with the Scotty Barnes. So smart move by Toronto. Let's see what they're doing. Now let's go to the team stats. We held the Raptors to 30% shooting the whole game. 30% shooting the whole game. And we shot, it was not bad, 44%. Like, all right. But the three balls was, ugh. We shot 5 of 27 from 3. That's 18%. But Toronto, it was, the 3-point defense was good. Much better than it was in preseason because we were giving a lot of threes in the preseason. But tonight we were we held them to 7 of 34 from 3. That's 20%. Free throws, we got the line. Well, we got the line 26 times. We shot 8%, while Toronto was the same 2%. The assists, we held them to 14 assists. So I guess they probably missed Kyle Lowry because he was one of your best passers on your team. And we had 20 assists. Rebounds, we were -3. We had 51, trying 54. So it was a good rebounding battle and all that. But Toronto, they had 19 offensive rebounds. So we got to clean it up a little bit. We can't get teams second chance points. The steals, though, we had 14 steals as a team. So because we were getting steals and leading to fast break points and all that. But the turnovers, man, ugh. We had 21 turnovers. Against Toronto team, you can't make mistakes against the team. You make mistakes against Toronto, they will easily make you pay. They've been doing this since they were good, like 7, 8 years ago. So, good job, Wizards. Good opening win. Great opening win going home when we played the Indiana Pacers. But we're going to be right back, take a quick break. We're going to talk about opening night from last night. Stay tuned.
Neto, the steal from behind. He's got Kuzma with him. Doesn't need him. A 20-point Wizards lead with 3:47.
Okay, looks like we are back. And for the first time this season, it's time to do what we do every year around the league. But I call them headlines. Okay, as you saw, opening night was last night. It was the Nets and Bucks, the Warriors and Lakers. Let's start out with the Bucks and the Nets. Now, it was great to see Milwaukee getting the championship rings, raising the banner. And honestly, I think to me, probably the happiest person to see them win championship probably since when the Mavs won a championship in 2011. Good to see that. And the rings, if you've seen the rings are nice. I'm like, okay, Milwaukee. But going to the game, I gotta be honest. Bucks are on a mission. They are telling Brooklyn and the NBA, we are the champs. Like, you gotta respect us, because Bucks are not getting no respect at all this season. Because people they're like, oh, if Kyrie was healthy, Nets will win the championship easily. Well, they lost. It's all that matters. Y'all lost. Bucks win chip. Get over it. It's a whole new season. So Bucks are coming on a mission. They want to repeat as champions again. Now, I know, like I said, Giannis, he's already probably one of the best players of all time. But if he wins again, then that will sound all the hair. Because last year, people were criticizing last year when we signed a big contract last year. People like you should bring someone else there. But he said, no, I'm staying here. And what he did, he got it done. He finished with 32 points, 14 boards, 7 assists. And Middleton he had 20. content at 20 off the bench. And this kid I'm looking at right now, his name is Jordan Nora. I'm like, who is this kid? Like, was it on the team last year? He came in and had 15 points. I'm like, okay. And Bucks, they won with some of their key guys gone. There, no Bio Portis, no DiVincenzo. They picked up a Symmetry Ojale from the Celtics. I'm like, and they're winning, and they beat the Nets with some of their key guys on the championship team last year. Ow. Now on the net side, KD he finished 32 points, and Harden had 20. But Patty Mills, he came in and shot lights out from 3. He did not miss a 3-point shot last night. He was 7 of 7 from 3. Now, if you get offense from him, because Kyrie, he's still out. If you got from him and other guys step up, then they're a pretty good team. But they needed help. They need help from others, because Patty Mills on who did the work off the bench. Thomas, he played 3 minutes. He played garbage time. They played Mills, Aldridge, and James Johnson pretty much, and Javion Carter on the bench, and they gave him nothing. And Claxton, he just started. I'm like, okay, because he where was he in that series last year? Because he hardly played in the playoff last year. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds. So they need more from him if he can evolve. Cause he's the only big guy they got on their team. Because I know Aldridge, he's their backup center, but he gave you nothing. So basically, Nets, and that was one game, but they're still a championship team because you got Kevin Durant and Harden. That's all you need. To me, they don't need Kyrie Irving. Just get rid of him. That's all I gotta say. Just trade him away, get something for him, and shoot and go from there. Now let's go to the Warriors and Lakers. And everyone expected the Lakers to win this game pretty easily because Warriors, they had no Klay Thompson and no James Wiseman, and Lakers lost the game. Because Steph Curry, even though he had a bad shooting game, he had a triple-double. He had 21 points, 10 boards, 10 assists, on 5 of 20 shooting, and 2 8 from 3. That's not Steph Curry, and it still got done. But this one kid stepped up, Jordan Poole. He had 20 points on 4 of 3 and 8 of 18 shooting. Is he the third splash butter that the Warriors are looking for? The third splash butter. Imagine if Klay comes back and Jordan Poole comes in the street like that. Warriors going to be very tough to beat. Now for Lakers, it was all AD and LeBron. They got no help from others. LeBron had 34, AD had 33, and our old pal Russell Westbrook had just 8 points on 4 13 shooting, just 4 assists, and 4 turnovers. Damn, Russ. Damn. So what is fans that Urge say? Did we win the trade? Was Time smarter to move Russell to the Lakers and give Kuzma, KCP, and Montrez? But it's early. It's early. You know what I'm saying? It's early. But the game, they got no help. It was LeBron, AD doing all the work. Because Melo didn't do nothing. He had only 9 points. Howard gave you 5. Jordan gave you 2. The only 2 he scored was the opening bucket of the game. So Lakers, y'all got some work to do. I know I had y'all at a 2 seed, but if y'all play like this, y'all could be a 3 or 4 seed in the Western Conference. But like I said, it's early. It's early in the season. We'll wait till probably December, January to see where y'all at. So next up for our Wizards, we got the Indiana Pacers, and get this, I'll be in the building with a friend of mine who I invited to the game, who is a huge fan of this channel, who watches the show every single time. So looking forward to Friday night, and hopefully I'll see y'all there as well. Got a big is Indiana and they did lose tonight against the Hornets. I saw they're down up. I think they're up by like what 15, 6 points at halftime. And Hornets came back and won by a point. I'm like, so should be an interesting game to watch, and I cannot wait. That home crowd waiting Friday night is gonna be electric, especially coming out with a win tonight like we did tonight. It's gonna be crazy. Probably most energetic crowd we had probably since the 2017-18 season when we had a win against the Sixers a couple years ago. So came in Friday night. So good win, Wizards. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Camingo. Send me Instagram for my Wiz channel, from his page. It's at Wiz_Nation on Twitter. And Instagram is Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Good night. Peace.